The chief guest for the day, Mr. Xavier, APA President, Father Lucas, Acting Superior and Manager of Loyola, Father Xavier, Principal, Father Vipul, teacher in the high school, my dear colleagues, dear parents, and my very dear students, wishing a great and wonderful morning to all gathered here. Investiture Ceremony is one of the most important events of school. It is here that we entrust faith and hope in our newly appointed school council. Today's celebration makes every leader feel proud and unique, and a sense of responsibility to be leaders in the making for tomorrow. The Students' Council induction is an unforgettable day for all office bearers, a proud moment to stand as leaders before their fellow mates. We at Loyola have always been inspired by the vision that every child who comes to this temple of learning must be a person filled with knowledge, fear of God, respect to the elders, respecting the rules and regulations of this education portal, love and reverence to parents, and love for the nation at large. The students are the torch bearers for tomorrow. Therefore, nurturing them and fostering in them a sense of self-respect, self-discipline, the capacity to enjoy life as independent, self-motivated adults, and the willingness to care for others are extremely pertinent. Dear Mr. Sridhar Derasari, Reverend Fathers, dear parents, teachers and students, I welcome you all to witness this investiture ceremony of our school. Let us begin with a prayer song.
You are the light of the world. now. They have been taken from a Bible and from the speech of Swami Vivekananda. A leader is the one who sets an example. He walks within the group, leading to the greater heights. Reflections on this theme from St. Matthew and Swami Vivekananda. St. Matthew is the chapter from the Bible. St. Matthew says, "You are the salt of the earth, but if the salt has lost its taste, how shall its saltiness be restored? It is no longer good for anything except to be thrown out and trodden under the foot by men. You are the light of the world. A city set on a hill cannot be hid, nor do men light a lamp and put under a bushel, but on a stand, and gives light to all in the house." Swami Vivekananda exhorts us, get up and put your shoulders to the wheel. How long is the life for? As you have come into this world, leave some mark behind. Otherwise, what is the difference between you and the trees and the stones? They too come into existence, decay and die. Arise, awake, and stop not till the desired end is reached. But be not upright, but all great power throughout the history of humanity has been with the people. From out of their ranks have come all the greatest geniuses of the world, and history can only repeat itself. Be not afraid of anything. Fear is the cause of the misery in the world. It is only fearlessness that brings heaven even in a moment. Therefore, arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached.
Thank you, Mr. Das. May I now invite Father Xavier Amalraj, the principal, to introduce and welcome our chief guest for the day.
Very good morning to everyone present here. Today's chief guest, none other than our own school old student, active member of APX, presently serving as criminal lawyer in all three courts, Session Court and District Court and Metropolitan. He is well known in all spheres of life, and he is at the service of the school 24/7. Before coming here, I know him, and to this day, we are proud to have him as APX President too. I take this opportunity to thank the well-wishers of this school, the Parents Association, and the Old Students Association. It is always making a difference in our society. Today, as a mark of our respect to the students who are standing here, and what is our expectation going to be, I would like to put before them and before the parents present here a special warm welcome to the injured head girl and head boy, and the student council, which is standing with the head high. The world that we live in now is certainly troubled with many challenges, and the world of tomorrow is everybody's guess. What is certain, however, is that what we do today will determine the kind of life that we are going to have in the future. As we lead this school into a progressive vision of creating synergy to set the quest for excellence, with a dream of better tomorrow. Purpose of today's function is Together Towards Tomorrow. Characterizes the school's commitment to broaden the students' horizon and enable them to shape an integrated and an enlightened world view and foster unity in diversity that celebrates the uniqueness of each and every individual. Our world needs human hands, so we make men and women for others. We make them to work with the others. Thus we create a human society to live in harmony, peace and joy. We are here to create history. As rightly said by John F. Kennedy, education is a means of developing our greatest abilities because in each of us there is a private hope and dream which fulfilled can be translated into benefit for everyone and greater strength for our nation. We strive for, as quality is never an accident. It is always the result of intelligent effort, thoroughness, exactness, consistency, accuracy, and above all, care for self and others are key to our lives. Here the education is child-centered and aims at comprehensive all-round development of children. So teaching styles and techniques are geared to the well-being of the child, which leads to his or her cognitive, affective, and curative development. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. aptly describes as to teach one to think intensively and to think creatively and critically. Intelligence plus character, that's the goal of true education. The Investiture Ceremony is an occasion where all the young students are prepared to take a way forward. They want to build their leadership qualities and discharge the responsibilities entrusted upon them by the school. Our school acknowledges the budding young leaders and reposts the trust in them. School, where you come to learn and leave to serve. It is a temple of learning. It is not museum, but it is a living tradition. Its motto is to live for others and stand for others. The characteristics of Jesuit education is the result of the long process of reflection and discussion arising since the commencement by our founding father, St. Ignatius of Loyola. The school is an agent of change. It enables a person to grow. It includes spiritual dimension that permeates into entire education pedagogy. It provides realistic knowledge of the other world and promotes dialogue between diverse realities of life. It insists individual care and concern for each person, which encourages lifelong openness to growth, emphasizes active part of learner, encourages realistic knowledge, love and acceptance of self, others and God. It ensures that education is available to everyone, especially including the poor, marginalized and the disadvantaged. It is a very oriented and prepared for active life commitment, believes in equality and justice, builds its learners actively participate with the local community and serve the larger community. It pursues excellence, promotes collaboration, sharing of power in the society. It's a formative center. It helps the one who helps. It toils to impart the right concepts the ability to discern what is good and bad, what is right and wrong. It strives to bring outstanding competence by looking to search more from a sense of marches in the competitive world. It brings genuine compassion to uplift the poor and the needy by having the non-negotiable option for the poor and the preferential preference for the weaker section of the society. It teaches to bring true commitment in their actions and deeds for the well-being of all those who are in their care. Therefore, dear friends, it is a challenge that you are going to take on. It is not that batch going to make you different, but the way you carry yourself is going to make a history. Don't just limit to the classroom, but take it ahead. Today's chief guest was one among you once upon a time. Like you, grown and now standing to serve the society. We in near future would like to see each one growing in every heights and length and width of your life. God has given you this gift of life. Cherish it. Live it meaningfully and give it cheerfully. God Almighty bless you.
I now request Father Amardas to welcome our chief guest with a bouquet. May I request Father Amardas to administer the pledge to the new Students' Council.
Do you promise to pledge your loyalty to your school, to honor the principles that govern the school and abide by its spirit?
We do.
Do you promise to work as a team with a spirit of cooperation and dedication while discharging the duties assigned to you?
We do.
Do you promise not to misuse the value of power, but to strive towards constructive growth, working for and leading your companions towards the greater glory of God?
We do.
Then you may raise your right hand, take oath of office.
Before God and my school,
Before God and my school,
I pledge my loyalty
I pledge my loyalty
to this institution
to this institution
and its authorities.
and its authorities.
As a member of the Students' Council,
As a member of the Students' Council,
I promise to be a genuine leader,
I promise to be a general leader,
always standing by truth and justice,
always standing by truth and justice,
even in the face of opposition.
even in the face of opposition.
I shall work
I shall work
with a spirit of dedication and cooperation
with a spirit of dedication and cooperation
while discharging my duties
while discharging my duties
in the various periods of the school.
in the various spheres of the school,
Academic and culture,
academic and culture,
discipline and cleanliness,
discipline and cleanliness,
sports and social service.
sports and social service.
I shall do all in my power
I shall do all in my power
to preserve the ideals
to preserve the ideals
of this institution
of this institution
and foster a spirit
and foster a spirit
of brotherhood and love,
of brotherhood and love,
service and well-being,
service and well-being,
freedom and duty,
freedom and duty,
trusting in God,
trusting in God,
in the guidance of our teachers,
in the guidance of our teachers,
and in the cooperation of our companions.
and in the cooperation of our companions.
We pledge to uphold
We pledge to uphold
the standard of our school
the standard of our school
and always work towards
and always work towards
the greater glory of God.
the greater glory of God.
Jai Hind!
Jai Hind.
Head Girl, Patel Group, Lions Den Captain, Shah Need, Tigers Den Captain, Shah Bhain, Panthers Den Captain, and Roderick Saddle, Bears Den Captain, to please come forward to receive their stash and badges. May I request our Chief Guest, Mr. Devasari, to put the stash and hand over the badges to the head boy and the head girl and Den captains.
You can now clap a bit. Just
The Lions Den captain, the Tigers Den captain, may please be ready. Panthers Den captain, and the Bears Den captain. And now the badges. Head girl and head boy. The Chief Guest will hand over the badges to the head boy and the head girl. Will you please acknowledge the please the Den captains, Lions Den captain, Tigers Den captain, Panthers Den captain. You may pick up the badges, please. Captains, you may pick up the badges, please. The Bears Den captain. Pick up the badges and move a little ahead.
that side so that you can see you walking. No. Those
Lions and Tigers captain, you may please move forward next to the regular.
come with me.
I now request the councillors and monitors of class
98.
9 to please come forward. Patel R and Chaudhary Vidya of 9A, Shah Rishi and Hiya Komal of 9B,
Come.
Joshipura Dhara and Celestine Sindo of 9C, Jani Ashley and Shah Shrija of 9B. I request the class teachers of 9A, B, C, I request the class teachers of 9A, B, C, D to please come up. Please come in front. Nine A, B, C, D class teachers.
Those boys, please come with me. You can remove the mask so that at least for the photo it will be little better. Other people you can come to the side. Yeah. Maybe we can.
Ready?
Okay, for little discipline, go little that side so that we can freely move and just go little that. Okay,
The counselor and monitor of 9B, Shah Rishi, Dia Komal of 9B,
no, give it the class teacher.
and the class teacher of 9B.
Take time. Counselor. Okay. Yes.
Joshipura Dhara, counselor, and Celestine Sindo of 9C.
Thank you.
Counselor.
Counselor Dhara, Joshipura, and Celestine Sindo, monitor of 9C.
Father.
Jani Ashley, counselor, and Shah Shrija, monitor of 9B.
लाइट बंद कर दो.
Counselor Jani Ashley and Shah Shrija, monitor. Now I request the counselors and monitors of class 10, beginning with 10A, Shah Jai, counselor, and Patel Vedant of 10A. Shah Jai, counselor, Patel Vedant, monitor of 10A. Hitiksha Jadeja, counselor, Vakela Yashika, monitor of 10B. Hitiksha Jadeja, counselor, Vakela Yashika, monitor of 10B. Shah Moksha, counselor, and Gadecha Hans, monitor of 10C. Shah Moksha, counselor, and Gadecha Hans, monitor 10C. Dave Maharshi, counselor, Navina Sanjay, monitor of 10B. Ravi Maharshi, Counselor. And Navina Sanjay, Monitor of AHD. I request the counselors and monitors of class 11, starting with 11A, Patel Ayush and Kovani Krupa. Ayush, counselor, could not turn up because of bad health, and Kovani Krupa is the monitor of 11A.
Mask.
Krupa is the monitor, Ayush could not turn up. Kazi Tamanna, counselor, and Anush Pokharna of 11B.
Close off. Yes. One more.
Parmar Mananya and Sanya Koja of 11C. Mananya is the counselor. Sanya could not turn up. Mansingani Smith, counselor, and Palisheri Paul, monitor of 11D. Counselor Mansingani Smith and Palisheri Paul, monitor of 11D.
One more.
Kabir Sparsh, counselor, and Christian David, monitor of 11E. Class teacher, please come forward. Kabir Sparsh is the counselor. Sparsh this side. And Christian David is the monitor of 11E. I request the counselors and monitors of class 12 to please come forward, starting with 12A, Patel Jai, counselor, Chawda Park, monitor of 12A. Patel Jai, counselor, and Chawda Park, monitor. Yashvi Marwa, counselor, and Sheikh Rudra, monitor of 12B. Yashvi, if you could not try to give it any space.
બદલે નીચે જ ઉભા રહો.
That's the spirit. Yashvi is the counselor, and Sheikh Rudra, monitor of 12B. Kansara Rudra, counselor, and Prajapati Saumya, monitor of 12C. Kansara Rudra, counselor, Prajapati Saumya, monitor of 12C. Banga Group, counselor, and Dastur Wazan, monitor of 12D. Partner Group, a counselor, and Dastur Bazan, the monitor of 12D class teacher. Jai Anmol, counselor, and Modi Dhyan, monitor of 12E. Jai Anmol is the counselor and Modi Dhyan, monitor of 12E.
Okay, for the photo, 9th ABCD, 9th ABCD, come, just kneel down. Just one step. Good, now, kneel down, kneel down. 10th ABCD, come. Stand up.
Right. Right up. आ रही थी जो
Teachers also.
मास्क
Teachers.
बेटा तू नहीं तारू पर बन नीचे रख लेग
Just bend a little. Just.
लेग आट के रख ओके यस
Otherwise we can do one thing.
टीचर्स ने ऊपर रखे आप और गाड़ी के रख
And just come behind. What do you do?
Please bear with us, parents, because of the rain, all the plans had to be changed at the last moment.
Yes. Sit down. Sit down. First line, sit down. First line, sit down.
Okay.
Second line.
थोड़ा
And the other. Is it okay?
यस ओके
Arrangement?
फिलहाल हमने फादर ले लो फादर सेंटर सेंटर ओके
Okay. Yes. 11. Okay, 11th ABCD, each sit down. First line. First line, sit down. Little behind. Little behind.
Just kneel down.
Kneel down. No, sit down. 11, sit down. 12, kneel down. 12, center, please come. Come. Kneel down. That's fine. All right. Put your, okay.
मास्क
Remove the mask. Okay, good.
दिले જોઈ નાખો દિલે સર એક મિનિટ પેપર લે સર ના આપો પેપર ઓકે ઓકે યસ one more
Thank you, Mr. Dirasari, Father Amal, Father Vipul, all the class teachers for doing the honors. I now invite Yashvi Marwa, the head girl, to read the final prayer. You may remain there if you want to. We'll use the mic.
Dear God, while we pray for the leaders of our school today, we also pray for the leaders of our state and of our country. Enlighten them with your divine wisdom to know what is right and what is wrong. Give them the strength and courage to change what they can and accept what they cannot. Grant our leaders the humanity to realize that they are in this position not merely on their own merit and not merely to enjoy the pleasures of status. Bestow upon them your graces to acknowledge defeat and yet not be discouraged, to take on the pains and woes of others and yet not despair, to respect authorities and the rights of others and yet to rise above mediocrity.
Thank you, Yashvi. I now request our chief guest, Mr. Shringar Derasari, to address us.
Reverend Father Amal, Principal St. Xavier School and Chairman of APX, Reverend Father Vipul, respected teachers, parents, senior APX members, and my dear students. I thank school management for inviting me today. Students, this school is a prestigious school across India, and we have respected teachers and hardworking for you. First of all, I would like to congratulate the outgoing student leaders. They have served well during the school, during their tenure. And I would like to congratulate the incoming members and all the very best to you. You are the future. You can see the role models of the past and outgoing student leaders. Once again, I would like to thank school management for inviting me. I would say to the incoming students that keep our flag flying high. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. As we celebrate the feast of Saint Ignatius tomorrow, our founding father, it is most appropriate that we now stand in attention for the Ignatian March. Let us stand in attention for the Ignatian March.
Thank you.
to thank our chief guest for sparing his precious time to grace today's occasion. Thank you, sir. I thank Father Lucas, the manager, Father Xavier, the principal, all the other priests, parents, teachers, and students. A sincere gratitude to all who took time to be present, to all who worked to make this occasion a successful one. Thank you, one and all. We shall now stand once again for the national anthem. Thank you.